Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Awakened Jenn Tarot. I am so thankful to each and every one of you for joining me today. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer Halliburton. I'm a Soulful Revolution certified tarot reader, spiritual advisor, and healing and manifestation coach. And it is my honor to help others gain clarity, guidance, and insights on their path of ascension. In today's video, we will be doing a tarot reading combined with channeled messages for the collective. Please keep in mind this is a collective reading. Only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like to manifest a more specific message into the reading, please subscribe, like, and comment, as these are forms of energetic transference that can help me connect more directly to your energy and channel more specifically to your situation. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the reading. Hello and welcome to your reading. I'm Jennifer Halliburton with the Awakened Jenn Tarot. I'm a spiritual guide and healing and manifestation coach, and I'm here to help you on your path of ascension, stepping into your highest potential. Today, we're tuning in to receive powerful messages from your higher self. I'll be using a combination of tarot and oracle cards to bring through guidance, wisdom, and insights that are aligned with your spiritual journey. We'll be working with some of my favorite decks, including the Wild Reflections Tarot, my Past Life Oracle deck, Intuitive Whispers Oracle, Guides from the Hidden Realms, and I always close this out with the Art of Manifestation. All right, so I have actually already pulled the cards, but before we get started, I do want us to take 3 deep breaths together and do the invocation to call in the spirit team. So if you'll close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, breathe in. That's 1. Breathe in. That's 2. Breathe in. That's 3. I now call in my angels, archangels, ascended masters, my higher self, and guardian angels to please enter this present space and time. I call upon Archangel Michael to place a bubble of protection around us. Only beings of the highest vibration of pure love and light may enter in. So be it. All right. So if you are new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I do appreciate every single one of you for supporting me on this journey. So we are going to go ahead and get started. And as you can see, I have already pulled the cards. So we're going to start with the tarot. So the cards that I pulled for the tarot from the Wild Reflections Tarot. The first card reveals our current energy. The second card reveals our challenge or the block obstacle in our path right now. And then the third card is the guidance that we're being given. So with the first card being our current energy as the star. The star is all about wishes granted. There's healing that's coming in. I'm actually going to read the message in this card. This is a new deck for me, and this star looks a lot different than a lot of the stars that I usually see in the tarot. Usually they have the lady in water, but this one doesn't have any water. The water is connected with the emotions. So I just kind of want to see what symbolism they're bringing out in this card. So let's see the star. Okay. Hope, inspiration, positivity, faith, renewal, healing, rejuvenation. The Star card brings hope, renewed power, and strength to carry on with life. It shows how abundantly blessed you are by the universe, as evidenced by the various things around you. Remember that you hold within you all that you need for your fulfillment. The only thing that you need is courage. For this, you have every reason to rejoice. And so you have been prepared. You have been given everything that you need. You've come, to me, this says that we have come to this level of healing where we are able to really bring in our manifestations. And so, like, I hear a lot of people in the spiritual community talking about how we have really shifted enough that we have instant manifestations coming in. So when you've really aligned yourself and healed yourself to, just this high vibrational level of love, you are able, your thoughts will start manifesting, super fast. Your intentions will just start preceding you. And so I do think that that's where we're at. We're in a very abundant season. And it's all because of the healing work that you've done. Okay, but our challenge is this Six of Cups energy. So the Six of Cups is about a past life connection. It's about still being connected to the past. And just looking at the past life cards over here, I am connecting it with the love life. That's one of the things, and we'll look more into that as we get further into this reading. But I do think that the challenge is just letting go of the past, releasing the past. I think that there are things that have worn out their welcome, but we are still hanging on to them just because they did bring so much value to us to begin with. And so now then that we're moving to new levels, we don't need all of the same things that we needed in these old spaces. And so just because these things no longer serve us doesn't mean that they never served us. And so you can still have gratitude and you can still have love for what they brought to your life while knowing that it's time to release it. So that's the challenge, is we're holding on too long, too much to this past energy, to what's moving away. And our guidance is this Eight of Pentacles. And so the Eight of Pentacles is you have mastered something. This is a mastery level. So you have done everything you needed to do. And so now it's time to put your work into practice. And so I feel like this is the healing. The mastery is the healing that you've done, that you've gotten all the way as far as you can go. And so, like, we can get addicted to healing. And that is one of the ways that we can procrastinate, that keeps us off of moving forward on our missions, because we always think, oh, well, you have more healing to do, more healing work to do. But this is telling me that we've done the work. We've already accomplished it. We've got, our harvest is overflowing now. So now then it's time for us to really step out and use these things that we have been, these new lessons, the new information, and incorporate it into our lives. All right, so with the past life oracle, I want to see what past life experiences might be influencing our present situations on our spiritual path. And so we've got the love life and also phobias. So with the love life card, this card comes to you as an indication that your love life is affected by one or more previous lifetimes. Most likely, you had a painful experience back then that has caused you to be overly cautious. In such cases, working on yourself can help you reopen your beautiful, loving heart in a way that can love and be loved again, that you can love and be loved again. It's also likely that this card comes to you as validation that the man or woman that you're romantically interested in was also prominent in your past life. This individual may not necessarily have been a romantic partner at that time, but your inclination to connect romantically in this life is definitely part of the greater plan. And so I feel like there's someone this is the connection that I'm feeling. It's this past life connection, because that's the thing that I feel like that you're having a really hard time letting go of, that you're afraid to let go of, is this past life love connection. But I think that is the thing that's holding you back, because you're holding on to something from the past that is not part of your present. And so I think that that's the thing that, you really do have to work on releasing in love. And so this could be a cord cutting that needs to happen to help break the ties from, all time, space, and dimensions. And so then with phobias, we have this card comes to you compassionately to help you connect the dots between current life phobias and past lifetimes. Often consciously remembering the past life source of your anxieties is enough to release their grip on you. The situation that you're inquiring about has its basis in underlying fears and phobias. These fears are energy blocks which are showing or prohibiting the results you desire. Phobias have to do with the impulse to have complete mastery over situations that are out of your control. They also bring up many trust issues. Your higher self and unconscious mind know the original source of any phobias you may have manifested. You can unearth these origins of these phobias through a past life regression or even through dream work. For example, as you're falling asleep, ask your higher self to give you information that you'll remember upon waking that's related to the phobia. By directly confronting your underlying fears, you can lessen their hold on your unconscious. It's all about awareness. And so I feel like there is a fear that is also holding you back at this time. And it does feel like it's connected with the heart, connected with the love. Again, it's possibly even this fear of being alone. But there's some sort of fear that needs to be looked into and released as well. And like that card was saying, is that sometimes just the awareness that it's there is enough to be able to break the hold that it has on you. So the next card that I pulled was from the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. And I pulled a card to get some guidance or whispers from the higher self. This card focuses on a gentle nudge or advice or confirmation that we're needing at this time. All right, so we have split your focus. All right, and so I think that one part of this is because you do have your focus is split. You're not able to move forward because you're still looking so far to the past. You're still staying so connected to the past that it's keeping you from being able to move forward. Split your focus. Before you picked up this card, what were you focused on? You may be spending too much time concentrating on the world around you and ignoring your feelings. There is a healthy balance to be found that needs your attention. If you are too focused outward, you may feel you have lost yourself. And if you are too focused inward, you may feel disconnected from the world. The balance is found in a 70-30 split. 70% of your focus should remain outward, observing the external world, and 30% of your focus should be inward, checking on how you feel. Finding this balance helps support you. Holding some internal focus can prevent you from feeling extreme highs and lows, getting overly exhausted, hitting burnout, or missing moments of joy. So even when the world around you feels stressful and busy, hold some internal focus. How to create balance focused. Close your eyes and notice where your focus is right now. Notice what you are thinking about, how the physical body feels. Observe the breath and pull your focus 100% into your internal world. Once you are aware of your inner space, push your focus 100% outward. Notice all of the sounds that you can hear. Notice the air on your skin, and allow your thoughts to wander onto other people and other things. Now that you have felt the difference between the two, you can begin to play around with splitting your focus partly in and partly out. With your eyes still closed, become aware of what is happening in the world around you and inside of you. Open your eyes, let the focus move outward, and then pull 30% back so that you can still observe how you are feeling in this moment. Take this with you during the rest of your day. And so you're going to be practicing mindfulness. And what I liked about that 70-30 split that it was talking about in this card is you're being present enough because you've got 70% of your awareness is in the present moment, in the outer world, taking in, all of the information that's coming to you, receiving all the information that's coming to you externally. But at the same time, we're not just so focused external that we're missing what's happening internally. So you're getting information and cues that's coming externally. But since you're keeping that 30% that is still internal focused, you're going to be able to feel the impact. And so you get your messages, your intuitive hits inside of your body. So if you're completely outside, if you have completely went to the 100% external focus, you are not going to be able to get the internal guidance that's coming into you from your internal wisdom. And so that's why you've got to make sure that you've got the balance. And it's not even a 50-50 balance. You need to be more present about what is going on right in front of you, but also aware of what's going on internally too. All right, so the last card for this spread is from the Guides from the Hidden Realms. And so I pulled one card to get messages from the spirit guides that help support us on our mission. So we have the sovereignty of magic, synchronicity, miracles, and spiritual forces. And this feels like it's going along very well with this star card, where I said that I feel like we're in this very magical time that, we are in instant manifestations. Once you've ascended your soul to the level of that love consciousness, your manifestations do come in much quicker because your intentions are more pure. They're coming from a more pure place. And so with the Guides from the Hidden Realms, the sovereignty of magic. An invisible power operates in every aspect of our lives. This truth is woven through the cosmos. Magic is the metaphysical realm, always sovereign to the material. When we remember our inherent connection to the divine and engage our intuition and our partnership with the universe, we awaken to messages and miracles around us. Symbols and synchronicities serve as a reminder that the universe is always listening and engaging us. This is your sign, the answer that you have been waiting for. The invisible world is creating necessary shifts so that the outer world can reflect the intentions that you've set into motion. Pay attention to those feelings of inexplicable connections and uncanny knowing. The music of destiny is calling your name, and surprising opportunities are aligning for your highest good. No matter the challenges, step forward. Trust that your abundance is assured and prepare to be amazed. And so I feel like we have great things coming. Just again, this is our current energy, the star card. This is the healing that we have done because we have come to this mastery level with our healing. We are ready to move forward, but we've got to let go of this past energy that's still holding us back. This cutting the cords from this old love. But we do have just our manifestations are going to be coming in just so much easier because of our alignment. I think it's, what is it, Esther Hicks, about the void, aligning yourself to the void. Everything that you want is in the void, and you just have to align yourself to where it can attract it in. And that's where we're at right now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out with the Art of Manifestation Oracle. So what can we do at this time to help bring our manifestations in? Imperfection. In our goal-driven world, we can seek to blame whenever things do not run smoothly. And yet, it is our imperfections that make our human lives the perfect vessel for evolution of the soul. Strive to be the best that you can be. Cherish your mistakes and those of others, and honor the learning to be found in every experience. And so just reminding yourself that nobody's perfect. And I think that that's going to be one of the ways that you're going to be able to release this past. Because even you have your own imperfections. And all of these experiences are meant to teach us and grow us as a soul. And so they were all valuable and useful. Again, just because it no longer serves you doesn't mean it never served you. And so I do feel like that there were reasons. And once we can get to that underlying, here's the reason, here's the source, this is why this is here, we can finally release these things and we can move forward because it served its purpose. Its purpose was to teach us a lesson or to bring some sort of a message to us. Once the message or lesson is received, we no longer need that in our life anymore. And so it's just an obstacle and it's in the way. But I think that there's something about the perfection, being a perfectionist. So we're having to let go of this idea that there is even any perfect reality at all. Like just experiencing, when we talk about like what our life purpose is, really, it's just as simple as we were just here to experience. We are here to experience life, the good, the bad, the ugly. We want to experience it all. And, we are all extensions of source of the source of all that is. And the only way that source could even begin to experience itself was to start having little incarnations shoot off, and that's how we have come about. And so it really, our purpose, just taking it back to that, we're just little shoots off from the source of all that is. And the reason for that is just so that source could experience itself, could experience life. So all our purpose is just to experience it, just to bear witness to the life experience. It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be, just the most amazing experience out there. It's an experience. And that alone has value. We learn in every single experience that we have. We learn what works. We learn what doesn't work. We learn what we like. We learn what we don't like. It's just experience. And so we put so much pressure on ourselves to have these perfect lives, these living in these big dream homes and having, dream cars, all of those things. And then we guilt ourselves when we're not showing up or experiencing these things that we have deemed as this is perfection. This is the way life is supposed to be working. When really just still showing up every single day for the experience, just taking in the experience, you've already served your purpose. All right, so I'm going to close us out there. I hope you found value in this. Hopefully it has uplifted you, encouraged you, to help you know that you can stop all the healing. You've done the healing work. Now we will always be works in progress. But you do not always have to be beating yourself up and holding yourself back from moving forward because you're still waiting for your full healing to come in. You've done it. You were there. All right. So I'm going to close this out there. Hopefully you found value in this. And if you did, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications and it will let you know every time I post new videos. And other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I do offer private readings if that's something you're interested in. You can find information about it in the description box. All right. I will see you guys later. Bye.